Can't hear you.
There's only 6 people here.
Hello, there we go. So, in regards to the motion that I had on the agenda, we can't actually vote on it because there's a funding element. But for those of you who were at the last special meeting we had, where our independent elections administrator Molly Taylor came, she spoke about several neighborhood councils, including Northridge West. What they've done is they hired an independent elections chair, and that person is contracted through the city, and Dunn has actually hired those people, and what they're doing is taking over the administering of the elections independently for the neighborhood councils. So the cost of that is $2,000, and that covers the entire election, so it's just a set amount. That person would work with the outreach committee, the elections committee, and of course the board. The benefit is that it's an independent professional who's not associated with our neighborhood council at all. And so that's something that the actual motion will have to be tabled for a later meeting, but this is something that's starting this election cycle. It's something I know that Dunn is probably looking to do more of for the next election cycle in 2018. So, go ahead.
This independent expert is not an expert in elections. They're just a professional. They're not really an expert. It's like hiring Apple One. Well, that's just a
Not necessarily from Apple One, but yeah, it's a professional.
So would we be able to hire Wendy or someone that does know the community to do it?
No, the people are already hired through Dunn, and we would be assigned someone.
It's kind of like that. Well, except that they're administrative. Yeah, I understand that, except that they're administrative.
We don't get to choose.
No. No. Right. The advantage that Molly pointed out is that there are already people who are working currently with neighborhood councils who are going through election now, and so we would get the benefit of having someone who's already further along administering other neighborhood councils' elections.
Are we supposed to start registering as candidates?
So currently right now on our website, I don't know if you guys have seen, Wendy put it up this week, but if you go to the bottom of our webpage, there's a little icon there and it says 2016 candidate registration. You can actually register as a voter online now.
On that icon?
Well, that icon takes you into it's just like a window. It takes you into another page, and then there's a lot more information about the election. It says candidate registration, but it takes you into a whole other page that has a lot of them. Okay, yeah, and the dates are, so from now until June 4th, you can register to vote. You can't actually register. No, that's something else. So the first day that a candidate can file for registration is February 27th until April 12th. So if you want to run for a position, it opens February 27th and closes April 12th. But if you want to register to vote, you can register from now until June 4th. And the online voting, I believe, and Eric can confirm if you wrote the dates down, I believe the online voting starts May 31st, is that correct?
May 21st.
May 21st and ends on June 11th. So people who vote online, you can cast your vote as early as May 21st and up until the close of the election day. The election is going to be right here on Saturday, June 11th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Neighborhood Empowerment will also provide devices here for people to vote online. So you can come here and vote online too, in person. All right.
Okay, cool. Any other discussion? I know it's late, so I want to be really efficient here.
Okay.
Okay. Pat, Pope,
Okay,
number 12.
all right, this isn't working. This is not working, so I'll just talk. Our neighborhood prosecutor, Aline, asked if we would give her a letter of recommendation for a promotion. Aline's been really good to us. She's the one that got the supervisor, or not the supervisor, her boss, Mike Fuhr, to come to our meeting, which she hasn't done because of cancellations. She's also the one that got the environmental attorney within the city attorney's office involved, and environmentalism is not her specialty. And she's also done other good things within Devonshire and within Port Rich Neighborhood Council area. And these are just one letter to Mike Fuhr and one letter to her boss saying she's a good girl, and you've all seen the letter. So I'm asking for approval for Paula to sign a couple of recommendation letters for Aline.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, any discussion?
What's the position?
It's a supervisorial position. That's what she said. It's a bump up within the city attorney's department.
Has that been done at any other city?
What?
Are we setting a precedence by doing something like that if we approve such? Because there's other city officials that do good jobs, and can we come to the neighborhood council and ask for their
I
recommendation?
think you would have to have been active with the neighborhood council, I think, for us to be able to give an intelligent recommendation. I think we have done it before. I think we did it for Boz Singh.
Who was a member of our board, yes.
But that's the only other time I think we've done it, that I can recall.
I've been to most of the meetings, and I very seldom see her here. I'm just speaking out. I mean, I've
Okay.
seen her once.
You make a good point, Dave.
No, it is. Any other comments, you guys, before we go to vote? Okay.
What does she do? The letters are here. What does she do?
For us.
Okay, well, I just explained what she did recently for us, but she also handles, I'm trying to remember the
We've not had.
quality of life issues like group homes, like the homeless issue. Did you read the email I sent out with the letters yesterday? Because I explained the whole thing in the email I sent to the board yesterday, what she does. Did everybody else get the email? Maybe, I'm sorry,
She's-
did I leave you out?
How long has she been in that position?
She's been in
Correct.
position 2 years. For, her,
But it's a new
But it's a new program
right,
that they just
right.
did.
And her direct connection is with Devonshire, not just Porter Ranch. She is directly connected to Devonshire. So if you had a noisy neighbor, or a barking dog that was persistent, or graffiti, or group homes, that's her job. I'm sorry I missed you on the email.
Are we getting someone else after?
Yes, all 21 divisions in LAPD have a neighborhood prosecutor.
Mark Gallatin is neighborhood prosecutor.
does the same thing that Naomi does. And as a matter of fact, Porter Ranch has had some very serious group home problems. Many north of Rinaldi that within the last 2 years, and some of them have been friends also of board members, not me, but they've done a great job fighting these group homes where the sober living facilities, like there were like 80 people living in this one home, and I think in the last 2 years we were able to shut it down. And we couldn't have done that without the neighborhood prosecutor. She has done a very good job. And I don't know if this is precedent setting or not, but I think, you know, it'd be important to reward her for a job well done, and we can write a letter for her. It would be like writing a letter for a police officer who, you know, stopped something horrible from happening. And she has worked with a lot of the neighborhood watch community policing people in Devonshire Division, north of Rinaldi, with neighborhood issues, drug issues, things like that. That's what I know.
Cool. Any other comments? No, we'll call for the vote.
Okay. Item number 12, that's motion. Sherry Durham.
You guys better take roll because the people aren't hearing.
Oh.
And neither is Sean. So there needs to be a note in the
Sue
minutes that
Hammerlin?
they left.
Yes. Alex Kim is not here. David Bailey?
Yes.
Cindy Lee?
Yes.
Becky Levesque?
Yes.
Eric, no, I'm going to abstain. Armando Nunez?
Yes.
Sean left. And Hapgood.
Yes.
We have 6 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, so item 13, hopefully these will go quickly. So the mayor offered Naomi Seligman, who's the director of communications, to give us some assistance on just the efforts that we want to make from a PR standpoint. As people move back, getting information out there and revitalizing Porter Ranch and just trying to get Porter Ranch back to where it was. And so I just want to know if anybody has a discussion, if anybody has any concerns with me starting that conversation with her next week. Okay, then I'll do that. And then the next one is to submit the claim to SoCal Gas for any cost incurred directly related to the gas leak. As I said earlier, I cleared it with the city attorney and with the funding people. I just want to know if anybody has any concerns with me doing that. Cool. Then I will proceed down that path. I'm going to table 15 just because of the hour. Sue, 16, you had questions about recent deliveries for the wireless microphones.
Can I just interject on number 15, Paula?
Yes.
I just, as far as the town hall, this was like a town hall meeting tonight. I don't think most of us were prepared for that. I thought we were going to get some comments from legislators that would be 3 minutes long, not an hour long. Can we please plan these things and not have someone just run away with our meeting?
Well, I can tell you
Because
what
that's
happened.
number 15. This was a town hall meeting tonight.
Well,
And we didn't tell the community.
I don't know that it was, well, it was definitely the information that they were going to be here was
Where is
because
the agenda? Did I
it
miss it?
says under Supervisor Antonovich office, county response update, under item number 4. So it was on part of what we communicated out to the public and what Wendy put out there. It came in last minute and it fit within that category that the supervisor wanted to come or rumors that he wanted to come, did not know until we got here whether or not he was going to come, and that they all had some updated information they wanted to give the community.
Maybe we could give them a timeline next time. Because that was 2 hours or an hour and a half. That's a long time just to stop in. Okay, but let's just move on.
Yeah,
Just
we're in a crisis, but I do understand that. It's difficult to try to know how to navigate that, because obviously this is
No, I
information
know if you're.
the community wanted to have, so it's difficult, but, okay, Sue.
Basically, I just want to know where stuff is, since especially, even before, like, where is our tent, pop-up tent? Who has responsibility for it? Where is our camera? Who has responsibility for it? What happened with the money we bought for the school
so you want to speak to the microphone? Let's have Eric.
And one other thing too on the banners, what happened to our banners? All things voted on for the board to purchase haven't been purchased. What happened?
I think some of them were purchased, I think they went missing from the school.
Well, not the
Storage.
banners. Well, I've been asking for the banners for a year and a half, and they were voted on by the board. And obviously, that doesn't mean much.
As far as the mics go, I am aware that the school did receive them. But the
Did
problem is,
receive them?
they are in possession of them. The problem is, the plant manager who was also the audio technician here at the time left right before we got them. And no one else knows how to operate it and hook it up right now at the time. And they're trying to find someone on the board, LUSD, to come out and set it up.
There's so many audio visual and stuff like that, computer people. Yes, but it should
And
not
then
take
right
this
now,
long.
the school
We
is,
could have used it tonight, I think, and made it so much easier.
staff isn't on location at this time, so.
I know, but when this comes back, when school starts in September, let's have it here.
We can talk to them.
And we will try to put, we do need to look back at the items that we have, the banner specifically.
Okay, so, okay, we got the
I-
missing banner.
Well, she believes they were never ordered, which it could very well be.
Yeah,
But the canopy, I don't know where it is. The understanding was it went missing from,
I thought someone
We
found
found
it.
it.
Where is it now?
It was here, wasn't it?
I don't
It
know.
was brought back.
I brought it back, but I
Yeah, you
don't
brought
know
it
if
back, and
they
then
have
somebody
found it.
placed it.
all right, so we'll try to follow up on that.
You know what, Mary told me that they had it.
Oh, good. I did
They
bring it
found
back.
it. Where? Well, I don't know, but
Because the next
Sean
time
knew,
you use it.
I was
Okay.
told.
Sherry couldn't find it. She dug around for like, she said at least an hour.
Well, they found it by accident.
And then
Okay.
they posted some,
Okay.
Do you need me to ask Mary?
Would you mind following up with Mary where that is? Because that is one piece that we knew we had at one point that we don't have anymore. Unless anyone has anything else, because it is 9:24, I'm going to table the updates, 17 and 18 GASLIC updates and committee reports. We have one public comment left. Is there any
Well, I
concern?
can just ask a question.
Yes,
Number 17, aren't we all part of the gas leak team? Is that what that says?
that's what it says.
Okay.
Fine. What do you think?
Well, it looks like the gas leak team is item 1 through 3, and the community groups are item 1 through 5.
No, these are, the community groups are specific community groups. So it's all the same thing, and I can take that out if that's offensive.
It might use them, just to
If it's offensive to you, I'll absolutely take it out. To me, those are community groups. They're actual community focus groups within the community as opposed to just the general, more administrative stuff. But I will remove that in future minutes. So is everyone okay with tabling? Does anyone have any updates on 17 specific? On 18 specific? If not, I'm going to go to public comment. Eric?
I can go last. Real public.
Well, you're Matt?
Okay, so since we're tabling the land use thing, this is about the land use committee. I just ask that you guys get with the, like, city planning, and when there's hearings regarding developments, that you guys post it and advertise it like everything else. Those things, there's an email thing that goes out. A couple months ago, that thing completely failed. It didn't send out emails for weeks. But I'm sure you guys have an inside source where if that fails, you still know about these hearings. Because there was a big hearing that got approved like hundreds more families in one of these developments right here. And we got the email after the system came online, like that day of the hearing or the day after or something ridiculous.
I don't know that we get any more better information, or better. Which, yeah.
You're a government organization.
I know, but I'm telling you, we used to get packets, and I don't believe we get packets anymore.
We get the weekly, I'd probably say something, Matt gets the weekly things from.
Yeah, but
city.
that's where there was a delay in getting it out,
Right.
and that was the issue.
Do they
That's
mail
what
it
I
or
get,
do
is
they
this
email?
weekly thing from city planning.
It's right,
Did we ever get any mail? I never get any mail from the neighborhood council. I mean, does anyone check our mailbox?
I think Eric checks it.
I think it's weird that we get absolutely nothing.
last I heard the key was missing.
No,
No,
we
we haven't.
But going back to your point, Matt, yes, that's a good point. We will do a better job of that.
Right.
Again, Mike,
And,
I think we'll do that.
and the other half of my comment, for upcoming meetings with various people, you guys meet with other people that maybe Save Porter Ranch doesn't. But there's, maybe you've seen this thing that regarding methane migration and even like city codes and everything. There are like methane migration and how it relates to current codes that seems like everyone's ignoring in the, when it's safe to go home thing. It needs to be put into the equation. So if you could bring those to your various meetings and bring it up.
Yeah. Do you have more of those, Matt?
Not with me, I can email them to you.
Perfect, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
You just do to the board of parents, that'd be great.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Mel.
My public comment. I don't know if this is appropriate. It's because I failed to put it on the agenda. It was just a discussion item. I'd like to mention.
No.
I know we emailed each other about it. I would like to put together small groups and schedule it out for cleaning after the meeting. I was happy to do it for the past couple months, but I thought it would be nice to alternate maybe groups of 2 or 3. We can go down the roster, do an alphabet, whatever you guys want to do, partner up and
So do
do
you
it
want to
maybe on a monthly
do you want to
basis.
just schedule and just send it out?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Are we all okay? He's just gonna make assignments, because the whole people volunteering signing up is not gonna be,
And also for
That's
part of the setup in the beginning as well. I think it's just good that we all know how to set it up. In case
I thought that was a secretary's position.
I bet you did. So based on that,
I'm gonna nominate you next for secretary.
exactly. I'm glad his name is B.
That's right.
Okay, so,
have no
that
problem
being
being here.
it, I'm going to move to adjourn. It has been
Second.